It's that time again, time for 200 mil. Probably one of the easiest 200 mils in the entire game. It's like over 1,000,000 XP per hour effectively, and you just do a farming run for a couple of minutes every day. So it sure takes a long time to get, but it's an easy one. What helps is that I got it for really cheap. Magic seeds were at an all-time low, so back when everybody was doing TOA, I bought most of what I needed for 200 mil, so I am quite happy with that. But there really isn't a whole lot to say about the skill. You just do your daily farming run, and that's it. I decided to be greedy and use palm trees instead of dragon fruit trees, because those are way too expensive. It's always fun to get a 200 mil. That's one of the things that's really hard to take away from the game, even though Jagex is trying their hardest. I mean, look at the price of bonds. Almost 14 million. I stopped using bonds a long time ago, and I have a 7 billion bank. And even I am like, nah dude, I can't afford that. I would have to do an entire alchemical hydra task just to be able to get one bond. The economy is something that's been getting worse and worse, so I just don't know what they're gonna do. Jagex tried to improve run energy, even though it was never really a problem to begin with. Stamina potions were introduced 10 years ago, but the mods just don't seem to understand that it's not a big problem. And their proposed fix was actually so bad and so needlessly complicated that I'm not even sure if they're gonna add it or not. All they had to do was to make run energy regenerate a little bit faster across all levels. But no, that would be too easy, I guess. Then there's the whole zombie pirate debacle, a piece of content that died immediately and then got taken over by bot farms. And I don't even think it's been fixed yet. And those are just new things that have come up. People get upset when I say I don't trust Jagex with new content anymore, and I say that they don't know what they're doing. Well, it's because they don't. So it's been made quite clear that retiring from this game was the right call. I'm basically an old man in my 20s, tending to my garden. Maybe I'll get 200 mil, maybe I'll go AFK Nightmare Zone and get 200 mil attack. I do kinda wanna finish Thieving and Slayer, but still, I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun trying out other games that are not RuneScape, and I imagine once Sailing is out, I won't have any real desire to go back to grinding in a game that's long since abandoned the people who loved it the most. I actually did finish writing another RuneScape top 10 video. It's one of those funny ones that I love making. I know I said that last time, but now I'm actually done writing the jokes and all that. I don't actually spend that much time on my videos, I just kinda do stuff whenever I feel like it. I don't really like to talk about my life outside of RuneScape and YouTube. I live in a small country, so if I say I work in a certain field, you can basically pinpoint my exact location on the map. And there are more crazy people on the internet than ever, so no thanks. The amount of crazy people you see on the internet, especially in the last couple of days, is just ridiculous. Donald Trump gets shot and everybody on the left starts lying about how it was actually staged, or that even if it wasn't, that he actually deserved it. And it's the right-wingers who are mostly calm about it, probably because they know that their guy just won the election, but still. And also, after Trump got shot, the RuneScape subreddit went into full lockdown mode. The second people started feeling a bit patriotic and sympathetic towards Trump, it was time to shut down all political discussions, which I don't think ever happens. Only when their side is losing do they hit the panic button. And it's so transparent too, they can't just let people have their opinions. Even the sub-moderators are a bunch of left-wing lunatics who want to manipulate and control dissenting opinions. And Jagex is perfectly fine with it, but also they're fine with having 1,000,000 role-playing furry retards in their Discord, and no actual RuneScape players as far as I can tell. That's a bit hyperbolic, I know, but you know how it is. You have some small group of people who don't talk about the game and prefer talking about themselves. They spend all day kissing the ass of all the moderators, and it just creates a really toxic and cancerous environment that nobody even wants to be in. I have never seen a single person talk about the Discord either, besides one of my friends, as a joke. He's a lot more normal than I am, and even he thinks it's shit. You have the Discord linked in every news post, and it's like it doesn't even exist. At least the subreddit has YouTubers talking shit about it occasionally. And what else? Oh yeah, the Pride event. I feel like Jagex is really good at sabotaging whatever trust they might have built up over the years. Do you know why a majority of people dislike all the pride stuff in the game? It's not because people just hate the gays. That's not a commonly shared opinion unless you're in the Middle East. Jagex felt necessary to insert political rhetoric into their own game. That's what all the pride stuff is actually about. When you talk about trans rights, you're talking about politicians changing policy. That's what rights are. It's politics. Having marches and waving flags is literally activism. Not only that, but it's one-sided and ignorant. You're putting political pressure on the players and the entire company too, probably. And for what? What are you demanding? The devious thing about activism is that you're not actually demanding a certain policy be changed. You're just being vague and condemning everybody who might disagree with you. Then you call everybody who disagrees with you for bigots who don't belong in this game. That's manipulation. And I'm not making assumptions, that's literally how these things work. It's basically been the state of mainstream politics for the past 8 years. When Mark Heeren said something along the lines of, "If you dislike what we're doing, you don't belong in our game," it's obvious they're not coming from a place of love. That's why even on Reddit, people who have Reddit accounts dislike the pride stuff. Nobody likes your political bullshit. Nobody likes seeing J-mods shove politics into the game and then blatantly lie to everybody. People are just sick of it. I'm sure some dumbass is thinking that this is all just some backwards justification for hating on transsexuals or whatever, but no, this is about Jagex and the people who lie about justifying adding politics in a game that shouldn't have any. The reason I bring this up is because it's literally never gonna change. The floodgates are open. Jagex is openly lying to people now, like how they lied about why they're changing polling. Everyone knows they just wanted sailing to pass, but they lied and told a different story, and I'm just sick of it, dude. What else are they gonna lie about? There's truly no limit anymore. A couple years ago, Jagex said that they can ban your account because they disagree with your opinion, basically. But you know what? They already ruined the game, and it's only gonna get worse. I'm willing to take the chance. I think I care more about my Steam account than Jagex account nowadays. Sorry if this ramble got really political and complaining, but after all that's happened with this game, how can I not comment on it? But now I think I've gotten it all out of my system. I'm not gonna continue talking about politics. I don't think anybody wants that. So, hope you're enjoying the video.